Hello guys, Harshu this side. Welcome back. One forget. You of dad makes a big mistake. He leaves him in charge of the family business. Balancing work with his entertaining secretary, things get complicated. While his dad takes a break with his wife, our hero stumbles upon the woman's secret and her deepest desires. To make things right with his girlfriend, he challenges Bose around. This is the 2018 movie family practice. So without wasting any time, let's recap the movie. Beginning of the movie, we see Simon's story about himself, the hero and his girlfriend, Fabian, who are engaged in motion design. They are preparing to present a joint work at the upcoming animation festival. In their free time, the couple has fun and carefree traveling. Simon decides to introduce his girlfriend to his family for this. There is a suitable occasion. The father of the guy, Carl, has an anniversary, and they have guests coming to them. When the couple enters the house, the guests are already sitting at the table. All their attention is focused on the father reciting a verse from the Tanakh. Simon's mother, Agnes, notices them. She is briefed to meet the girl and invites them to the table. Carl thanks his wife and invites everyone to sing. Among the guests, the hero notices a stranger, Sonia. The guests wish each other a peaceful Sabbath and share the food. Afterward, everyone talks. Simon and Fabian tell about their plans. While the girl goes out to freshen up, the hero sees her off with a look at the door. He sees his mother, and the woman tenses when Sonia enters the room. She takes the dessert dish from her. When the meal is over, the boy helps his mother clear the table. He asks her about Sonia, and the girl turns out to be his father's employee. The hero sees that Agnes is hiding some information. He follows the woman to find out the details. In one of the rooms, the woman sees her husband with Fanja. She hastily closes the doors and leaves. The son does not comment on the situation in any way. He decides to find out more from his father's colleague. However, the man only confirms that Sonia works for Carl as a secretary. Simon's mother brings a cake into the room. Everyone wishes the doctor a happy birthday. Fabian hugs his girlfriend. Suddenly, they hear a rumble and it comes from the kitchen. Agnes has fainted. On the way home, the guys discuss the upcoming event. In the morning, Fabian leaves for the office, and Simon arrives later. He has brought his sketches with the dog. When the couple discusses his working moments, the guy's mother comes in. The woman asks him to go to the stairs to talk. Agnes wants to go on vacation with his father. She asks her son to replace Carl at the clinic. The hero's father works as a psychologist, and at the same time, the guy could look at his father's secretary. Simon agrees. Fabian does not like the idea of a friend, however. The hero has already decided. On the way, he draws in his sketchbook and admires nature. In the office, Carl explains to his son the meaning of his notes. A patient comes to see him, and the doctor writes a prescription for the woman. On all questions, the hero can consult with Sonia. Agnes is glad that she and her husband have time alone. Carl says goodbye to Fanja at the door of the clinic. After a while, Simon and Fabian attend a seminar. The girl supports her friend. In the office, the hero is engaged in transcribing his father's records. During lunch, Sonia approaches the hero. The guy suspects that she is having an affair with Carl. The woman is surprised by this conclusion. Later, she says that their relationship with the doctor is not at all what people around them may imagine it to be. In the evening, Simon draws and thinks about what the secretary told him. A friend of the boy suggests that he befriend the local dog. Simon feeds the dog, and in the afternoon, the hero sees from the window how the secretary is talking loudly on the phone with someone. He hears the girl asking the interlocutor not to waste her time. For Sonia, it is important to create a family and give birth to a child. Simon receives a call from his father. He and his wife went to a nudist beach, and the man had a few minutes to talk to his son. He gives the kid a few errands to run. Later, the father's co-worker comes into the office, and the men discuss work matters. Simon learns that Carl helped the girl with her problem. He goes to find the secretary but finds his father's patient. Simon asks Sonia to deal with the visitor's question after work. The hero visits Sonia, and they discuss the relationship between the secretary and the doctor. Sonia realizes that she got into an awkward situation, and she cannot cope with her emotions. Simon offers the woman some tissues. He hugs the woman so that she comes to her senses sooner. Sonia kisses the hero on the lips, and the guy does not know how to react to what is happening. He has a girlfriend, and in addition, Simon does not want to upset his mother. The hero meets his girlfriend after work, and Fabian reminds him that soon there will be an emotion festival. At night, the guy cannot sleep. He remembers the kiss with his father's secretary. The next day, Simon finds a reason to come to Sonia's office. He apologizes for what happened the day before. However, Sonia pretends like she doesn't know what he means. Simon doesn't want his father to know about what happened between them. However, Sonia has already told everything to the doctor. Until the evening, the hero is busy transcribing Carl's lectures. His father's colleague advises the hero not to linger and leaves the office with his secretary. Simon decides to look at Sonia's personal file. His father left him the key to the safe where the personal files of patients are kept. The guy quickly finds Sonia's file. Suddenly, the office doorbell rings. A courier brings flowers for Sonia. In the card, he sees the words of gratitude for her patience, love, and help. The bouquet was sent by the hero's father. Simon throws the roses into the backyard. He tries to call Fabian, but the girl's phone is disconnected. Simon rides his bike home, and on the way, he sees his girlfriend. She is sitting on the terrace of a cafe with a stranger. Fabian introduces the guys, and the hero does not like that Fabian is looking for a substitute for him to participate in the festival. The next day, Simon comes to the office without mood. He tries to overhear a conversation between Sonia and Carl on the work phone, but the girl catches him in the act. He talks about knowing the girl's secret. The hero rides the train to Fabian's house. He thinks about how rapidly his life is changing. With his friend, he catches her new acquaintance, and the guys do not notice Simon's presence. Carl calls his son, and the guy does not want to talk to him. But still, he answers the phone call. The hero is angry at his father for the flowers that the man sent to. Carl is approached by his wife, and she also wants to communicate with her son. The woman asks him to work at the clinic for a few more days. Their relationship with her husband has started to revive. Agnes wants to prolong this moment. Fabian finds Simon in the kitchen. She takes a beer from the fridge for the guys. The hero does not like that she does not consult with him, involving other people. However, the girl does not consider it a problem. The hero returns to the office. In his father's office, he sees the secretary, and the woman is looking for something but does not want to say what exactly. Simon guesses that Sonia is looking for her case. He kicks the secretary out of the office. After a few minutes, the hero gives the woman the file. Sonia goes to her room, and the hero is cleaning out his father's desk. A patient, Carla, walks in on him. The woman needs the prescription for pills. The guy asks the visitor to wait in the waiting room. He goes to Sonia to solve the problem. The secretary is crying in her office. She's upset because Simon found out her secret. The guy takes the woman's papers from her. Sandra kisses him unexpectedly for himself, and the hero reciprocates her. The secretary stops the hero's attempt to get acquainted closer. She goes to the waiting room to see a patient. Simon hides behind the door. In the hall stand the colleague of his father. The guy does not want the man to guess what the couple was doing a few minutes ago. After work, Sonia invites the hero to spend a pleasant time. They go to a house outside the city. Sonia is waiting for the guy in the bedroom. The hero wants to help his girlfriend relax, but she prefers a closer contact. They do it in bed without undressing. Then Simon helps the secretary to make clean linen. Sonia takes the guy to the bike parking lot. She suggests they meet occasionally to relieve the tension, and elated Simon drives home. In the kitchen, he looks at pictures of a woman on social networking. A friend distracts the hero with a conversation. He invites Simon to karaoke in the cafe. The hero sees Fabian. The girl is having fun with friends. She wants to sing a song for him, but Simon ignores her attempt to make up. Then Fabian sits down at his table to kiss him. The hero tells his girlfriend about spending time with another woman. Fabian is angry with the guy. Simon is flipping through Facebook. Sonia sees him online and sends him a message. She is surprised that the hero spends Friday night online, and the woman suggests they work remotely on Saturday. Simon takes the hint on a bicycle. He goes to the girl's apartment to continue their acquaintance. The hero pounces on the woman's melons. Sonia suggests that they have dinner before an active vacation. The couple spends the evening together. At night, Simon does not sleep well in a new place. Waking up, the guy looks for his girlfriend in the kitchen. He sees a note from Sonia. The woman went to get groceries for breakfast. On the shelf is a photo of the secretary with his father. Suddenly, Carl walks into the woman's apartment. He is surprised to see his son. The man says that he came to get the books he gave to Sandra. He tells his son that the woman dreams of having a child. However, Carl is unable to give the woman what she wants. Sandra returns home. The woman ignores Carl's presence. She approaches Simon to kiss him. Carl feels superfluous in the apartment. Later, the hero gets dressed and leaves. He feels strange. On the one hand, he likes the secretary, and on the other hand, he thinks he have let his mother down. At home, he drinks some alcohol to relax and falls asleep. The mother calls the guy's cell phone. He hears his parents fighting. Carl tells his wife about Feynman and Sonia's relationship. The woman says she feels bad and hangs up. The guy is nervous. He can't get through to her. Feynman goes home to his parents' house. He feels that his mother is upset. She is sitting on the floor. The woman blames herself for her son ruining his relationship. For her, Feynman explains to his mother that he feels sympathy for the secretary. The woman hugs her son. She decides to accept what has happened between her son and Sonia. The hero gathers up the courage to talk to Fabian. He feels that the girl is fully involved in the preparations for the festival. The couple quarrels. The friend does not want to forgive Simon for cheating. She is going to participate in the festival with her new friend. The guy comes home in a fit of anger. He tears up his sketches. Feynman loses consciousness from overexposure. A friend finds him in the bedroom. In the next scene, the hero wakes up in the hospital. In his room is Carl. He talks to a friend about life. Carl informs the guy about the secretary's pregnancy. The hero returns home. Winter is coming. Simon's father arranges the presentation of his new book in the store where the presentation is held. The mother of the guy and Sonia are present. The woman is in her last month of pregnancy. Agnes is pleased that her son has come to support his father. From the stage, Carl thanks his wife and Sonia for their support. After a while, the hero comes to visit his parents. Sonia is feeding the baby in the gazebo. He passes by so as not to interfere. Later, the woman carries the baby to the guests. She lets Carl hold the baby. Noticing Simon, Agnes gives the baby to him. One of the guests remarks how much the thumb looks like his father. Agnes approaches the woman. She takes the baby away from her son. Everyone goes to take pictures with this movie ends here. Thanks for watching till the end. If you like our video, please like and subscribe to our channel to watch latest and interesting videos.